Hi everyone, C Chronicles here. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're joining me here for the first time, my content is mostly fragrance reviews, fashion videos, lifestyle videos, vlogs, and sometimes story time. So if that sounds like something that ticks your boxes, guys, please do consider subscribing. I'd appreciate you joining the family. And to my returning subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for always supporting this channel. I couldn't do this without you guys. Please do follow me on Instagram as well. I go by the name C Chronicles there. I'm going to put a pop-up of my page. You can go on Instagram, give me a follow. I intend to make my content more fragrance based, so let's support each other. Now, I have a fragrance review for you guys today. This is not new to a lot of guys that are on this channel. I'm here to talk about Al Noble again by Lattafa, and as I said, there's 3 in this collection. The only other video I'm going to bring about these ones, you know, after this is a comparison of the 3 for those that want to make a decision. Okay, but today I'm going to be talking about Ameer. This is the packaging. It's the same packaging as the ones I have presented here before. I came with Saphir and I came with Wazeer. It is a gold packaging. It has that velvety, you know, thing there, and it has the deer head and beautiful, and it has a velvety thing there. And obviously this is not a first impressions. I've used this one. I've actually featured it in a video before, or a video or 2. So this is how it looks. Al Noble Ameer. Okay, Ameer is royalty. It is leadership, royalty, basically. I think that is what it means. I googled that. The reason why I'm going to spray this one on a tester paper is I'm already wearing my fragrance of the day. Now, for those who want to see the atomizer, that's how the atomizer is. Okay, so it's quite misty, but it's okay, you know, for what you pay for this price. I'm going to give it a little shake and then I'll let you know what my thoughts are. There aren't so many notes flying about for this fragrance, but I'm going to tell you what I perceive, as well as what I got on, you know, from the store where I purchased this. Now, the top of Ameer from Al Noble is supposed to be apple, pink pepper, and some rosemary. And then it has some cloves there, so you can expect a lot of some spiciness in the mid. Touch of florals, and then the base is oudi. It has some vetiver, it has some patchouli, some cyprin, and some labdanum. So in a nutshell, that is what to expect from Al Noble, and this is Ameer. Okay, the Ameer is the black one. Now, let me get one thing out of the way here. This is a unisex fragrance, but I see it ticking a lot of boxes for my male, you know, fragrance lovers. It's perfectly unisex, but it does lean masculine. So if you're worried about that, or you wanted to know that, I've just gotten that out of the way. So it opens up with like a woodsy, spicy, kind of warm aromatic scent, but it's a light scent. That is what you're going to get from start to finish. It presents itself as a light fragrance. It does have that Lattafa DNA. It does carry that. You can almost smell that, maybe because of the oud in here. But if you don't like oud, this one is not one to run away from. I, you know, have brought the entire Lattafa Pride collection here on this channel, and what I said about that collection was, the good thing is the oud in those, you know, fragrances, and some of them is done in a very moderate way, you know, like in very small doses, and that is what I get from Ameer. I get an oud here that, you know, you also get a woodsy vibe there, but it's very light, so it's something that wouldn't bother you if you're a person, you know, that kind of person that doesn't like oud. You're gonna also smell like a sour apple that is obviously carried by that spicy pink pepper. Pink pepper rather can be sweet. The way it comes across here to me adds to the sweetness, okay, because I wouldn't say the sweetness that I'm smelling here is from the apple. I'm getting a little bit of some sourness here, which is what I think is, you know, where the apple is weighing in. It comes it comes in a soury form. So I was just trying to, you know, think where the sweetness could be coming from here, and I think it is definitely coming, you know, from the pink pepper. There is a rosemary that I did mention that was here, but I think the rosemary weighs in by introducing like a pine wood feel, just a slight pine wood feel. So guys, if this is if you're afraid of Middle Eastern fragrances, or at least the way they're done by Lattafa, don't run away from what I'm saying here. The notes can come across as though they are, you know, aggressive, you know, I mean, talking of woods, vetiver, oud, you know, that sort of thing, and as I say the rosemary here introduces like a pine wood kind of weight to the fragrance, it does not, you know, get to a point where it's too woodsy or it's too dark or it gets smoky. I don't get none of that here. In fact, I get a very watered down oud that is here, which is, you know, which also has some woods in there, you know, a masculine, a light masculine leaning vetiver I get, you know, from here. And, you know, a bit of like an ambergris feel, but it doesn't have that, which I think that is coming from the labdanum. So it is also ambery in nature. That is basically what to expect from this fragrance. A decent introduction to Middle Eastern fragrances. So if you wanted to tiptoe into Middle Eastern fragrances and you were wondering, you know, where to start, because most of them can have that oud that is a bit in your face. Some of them can be a lot smoky, and the spices sometimes can just be all over the place. This doesn't give me that. This gives me everything in like very small doses, you know, to a point where the look of the bottle and what I got here is a bit of, you know, it is a bit of a surprise, because I was thinking maybe this is going to be one from the line that is going to be upbeat, out there, smoky, heavy. I don't get that. I get a light performing fragrance. This to me lasts about 4 hours, you know, 5 hours pushing it, depending on the number of the sprays. So it is basically a light fragrance. In terms of projection, you do get some projection there, I think in the 30 minutes, about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, somewhere thereabout, and it's not completely gone. You still carry it, but it just comes across as a very light fragrance. It doesn't at any point to my nose at least turn green. I get like a spicy wood, and I get those cloves as well, because I did say it has some cloves in the base, so you're gonna get a lot of spiciness there, you know, with this fragrance as well. A lot of spiciness, but everything again coming across as very shy. So if you want to put a foot forward on Middle Eastern fragrances, then you might want to try this composition. It is a light performer, but at the same time it is one fragrance that I see that is going to be a crowd pleaser, especially for the males out there. However, I do get a unisex feel. This doesn't turn cologne, at least to my nose. I don't get that. I just get a beautifully crafted scent, maybe something that a niche house could or would create. That is something that is, you know, along them lines with this fragrance. The only thing I don't like about the black one in particular is, you know, just, you know, wearing powder and stuff like that, it tends to stain this velvety outer, you know, case. But otherwise the presentation is gorgeous, and I'm just hoping that Lattafa can possibly bring more out that are like this, because this particular one from the three is the one that kind of has a DNA that leans towards what Lattafa, or what is expected of Lattafa, but very careful doses. Oud when necessary, if you really need to sniff it. And I don't know why this had to be a separate collection, because I think they released this one just around the time, this collection, around about the time they did the Lattafa Pride. So I don't know whether maybe this is, you know, a creation from somebody that they worked with or something like that. But the three fragrances overall are gorgeous. And like I said, and I did promise, I will bring the three of them, and then we'll get these out of the way. After that, they will just feature in a couple of videos, but I would have gotten all three out of the way. However, I did feel the need to do individual reviews in case some people are interested in lengthy individual reviews like this one. So expect a lot of cloves from the spiciness, a little bit of a sour apple there. Expect a very watered down oud that you get there. Spiciness, very warm fragrance, a bit cozy, nothing upbeat, nothing very long lasting. In a nutshell, that is what you get from Lattafa, Ameer, and masculine leaning compared to the three. Not that I'm saying this is purely masculine. I mean, compared to the three, this is the one that is more masculine leaning. CeeChronicles is my name. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. I hope you found this video helpful. And for those that want to know whether I'm going to dispose of this I'm going to keep. I always, almost every time, dispose of fragrances that are masculine. The masculineness in this, ladies, don't run away from it. This, I can even see somebody coming back and saying, masculine, hello, which masculine? You get my point, because it does give me that masculine feel to it because of the vetiver, the way it's done here. But it's not a stereotype fragrance that I would say, no, this is just for the gents. This is perfectly unisex. Thank you so much for joining me today. Like this video if you like it. Comment if you want to comment. You know, let's meet in that comment section to discuss more about fragrances, guys. Stay blessed, stay safe, and remember to turn on post notifications. That way you will be notified anytime I upload a video. CeeChronicles signing out, and remember, smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.